deadlift. First tip, bitch straps. If you don't know how these work, I'll show you in a minute. These ones are my shorter ones. The longer they are, the better. Not like ridiculously long, obviously, but by using straps on your deadlifts, you're opening yourself up to a lot of criticism and scrutiny by assholes. So, you know, don't listen to that, because I use straps. They help use a lot more weight. And also, if you have hands like mine, I don't know if you guys can see, but I have like permanent calluses. They never go away. Like, I chew them off. It's disgusting. But I chew them off, and you know, they just always come back. I took a couple weeks off from lifting like a year ago to try, and they just never went away. I figured, you know, taking some time off, putting Neosporin on it. Band-Aids, I've tried fucking Band-Aids, that doesn't do anything. So, you know, I don't care if people call me a pussy, because I'm still putting up more weight than you. Obviously, if you're looking to power lift or do like competitive lifting, you can't use straps. So you have to rely on chalk or, you know, just straight grip hand, like grabbing with your hands. But for me, that's hard. So, you know, that's that. Step 2, belt. My new belt is coming in about a week, so that's cool. I got this shitty ass Gold's Gym one. You want it as tight as you can get it. Sunk in your gut. And when you're doing the lift, push out with your stomach, kind of. It helps. What a lot of people might not realize is that wearing a belt really helps with reducing your risk of injury and keeping everything in tight. The only thing is, you can't rely too much on the belt, because then your form gets sloppy and, well, you know what happens, fucking Snap City. So, watch out for that. It does help. I don't advise going heavy on deadlifts unless you have a belt. If you really had to, go to Walmart, get a cheap one. I think that's where I got mine, actually. I traded mine with Frank's because his waist is a little smaller than mine. But my new one's coming in the mail, guys, so really excited for that. It's coming in about 1 to 2 weeks, hopefully. So I ordered it a couple weeks ago. It takes a while. It's an Inzer leather belt. Badass. It's powerlifting. Guys, if you don't know how to use these straps, what you do is, I like a double overhand grip. A lot of people do alternating. When I do it, go under. And when you go, you turn your hand so it's over. Same with this one. Underhand, wrap it. See? Now guys, these are called Romanians. A good tip for these, I like to do sumo deadlifts. They work a lot better for me. I can handle a lot more weight, but these are like a complementary exercise, and they'll make you stronger. So all you do is, what I have to do is practice with a lightweight, like 315. You just, my grip's off a little bit, but there we go. Little outside shoulder width. Just up. Practice with a lighter weight first. Another exercise to help improve your deadlifts are the stiff legs. This mostly works your hamstrings, a little bit of glutes. All you do is a slight, tiny bend in your knees. Doesn't really matter your grip, whether you do shoulder width, whatever. You just kind of bring it up. Keep tension on the hamstrings. I do it with a platform. I don't know what the fuck they're called. So the height is a little increased so I can get a deeper stretch. You should feel it. Don't go super heavy. You will snap your shit up. So if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking to get disability from work, do these. Fucking snap your shit. There you go. There's some money for you guys. This is the most important tip. If you want to put on a ton of weight, like I said in my last video, I went from 365 to 435 for just about the same amount of reps. A little change to the form, it's a sumo stance. Going almost to the point where you're touching the plates. What you do is you put your hands inside your knees, like I said, double overhand grip. Like this weight is nothing, but all you do is, I like this stance because it hits your abs more and your hamstrings a little more, at least for me. When I do it, I usually look in the mirror so I can see like I'm sitting back. It really helps because it shortens your distance. I'm 5'11", so like for you fuckers that are like 5'4", it really helps you out a lot because you have to bring the bar about 4 inches, but take it or leave it. Probably, in my opinion, the second most important tip to increasing your deadlift strength is by stretching. Now, I'll show you guys a couple stretches that I found out myself, that I've seen through other videos or health coaches, things like that, that will help, you know. For me, my hip flexors are a big problem from weighted ab exercises, things like that. They tend to shorten your hip flexors. So hip flexors are a big thing for me. Hamstrings, even glutes and quads, you know, play a role in that. Even the back. So I'll show you guys a couple quick exercises that you can do to stretch out, you know, your hip flexors, things of that nature. It's called the butterfly. I'm sure you guys already know about this. Just bring your legs in close, your ankles in close, and then just push your knees down slowly, and not too hard because you will fucking hurt yourself. Just push them down, hold it for about 15 seconds, then you can try this one, where you cross your legs, push your knees down. And then you can reach forward if you'd like. That helps kind of your hip flexors a little bit. All you do is, here I'll show you from the side. Put one foot forward and put your weight this way. Lean and kind of push your leg with your hands. Push your front leg with your hands. You should feel it stretching right on the inside of your opposite leg, right in your hip flexors. Hold that for 20 seconds. Feels great. Then switch to the other side. It makes a huge difference, and you'll be able to, when you go in the sumo stance, I'll show you like a lower body view of it. Typically it's like this. So if your hip flexors are much more flexible, when you squat down to get the weight, bring it up. Like if you try it right now, you squat down like this, it's such a wide stance, it really relies a lot on your hip flexors and around your hips, like where your ass is, beside your ass. It really relies on your flexibility, and you can create that torque. So that's another thing. That's a little tip that you can try too, guys. If you're bending down with the weight, and you're trying to thrust it up, try to get under the weight, if you can imagine what I'm saying. Get under the weight and thrust with your hips, kind of look like you're fucking the air. And it really does help. It creates that power, because the more powerful it is, the easier it'll go up.